you find yourself stuck in class again. The clock is ticking by, but barely a minute has passed. After school, you don't really do anything. And after graduating from school, you get a job. You stay there for a year, but you've learned nothing. You've gained nothing from the job. What experience have you gained? What have you learned? Not a lot. That is what I want you to avoid. And this video, I hope, will help you with that. Even though I'm still young, I've tried to implement some of these steps to set my life in a path where I can become a lifelong learner. No matter how young or how old you are, everyone can become a lifelong learner, and it is integral to living a fulfilling and meaningful life. Firstly, do everything with passion. I don't want you to be a passive person. I don't want you to float through life like a boat in the water with no sail. The wind won't carry you anywhere. You are just stuck. No amount of luck is going to land you on an island. No, I want you to become like an American football player. I want you to sprint on the grass towards the objective, and as there are obstacles in the way, I want you to charge through them, tackle them with ferocity. I want you to treat every single obstacle in your life as a person which you have to actively push away. You cannot live life passively. You have to take charge of your life, grab it by the neck, strangle it, and push it in the direction you want to, against the challenger's will. So, discipline yourself to put in everything you have into what you do. Do everything with passion. Discipline yourself. For example, if you've just started the gym, give it everything you have. Even though you can still make muscle by going through the motions when you start as a beginner, start training till failure. Start having a schedule. Start researching online. Make your entire head filled with knowledge about your craft. Start researching online the best ways to train. Start researching the best diet. Start researching when to exercise. Start researching how many times you can exercise a day. All of these questions have to be answered. And it is only through your passion to learn that you can answer these questions. And as you go through life, as you run through life, and as you slowly answer these questions, then you will slowly learn as you go along. And as long as you keep slowly learning, slowly optimizing your life, you will always be learning, and that is what I want for you. Secondly, you have to have a growth mindset. A growth mindset is one where you think and believe that your skills can be changed through practice. A fixed mindset, however, is a mindset that believes that your abilities cannot be changed through practice, and it is something like natural talent. It cannot be changed, and it is assigned at birth. Someone with a fixed mindset would say I cannot do it. But someone with a growth mindset would say, I can't do it yet. And that is the big difference. By adopting a growth mindset, you acknowledge that you haven't learned everything yet, but that you are willing to learn, but that you are willing to put in effort to go and learn these things and practice over time. And as long as you adopt a growth mindset, you are promising to yourself that you will continue learning as life goes on. Keep a growth mindset and you'll see yourself continuously learn throughout your 40s, 50s to your 70s. Lastly, the last tip, develop responsibility. There's one quote I would like to bring up. Not everything that happens to you is your fault, but everything that happens to you is your responsibility. What happens when you push the responsibility away? When you blame the teacher for your failure in the test, when you blame your coach for not leading you through the game properly, when you blame others for your own faults. When you start to do that, you lose a part of yourself. When you do that, you stunt your growth. You stunt your potential by so much, because taking responsibility is taking a risk. When you take responsibility for it, you are in charge. But this means that you are in charge of the outcome. And who knows what the outcome is? Nobody knows. If you win the competition, if you lose the competition, nobody knows. But if you take responsibility, you are the reason you won, or you are the reason you lost. You have to be brave enough. You have to be courageous enough. You have to be so courageous that you don't mind taking all the blame for losing everything you have. You don't mind, because that is the risk you must take, so that people will attribute all the success to you if you win. Once you do not have that responsibility, once you do not have that pressure on you, you simply won't work as hard. If you want to be a lifelong learner, you have to put responsibility on your shoulders. You have to make life's learning your own responsibility. You can't just let life flow past you. You have to take responsibility for your learning. You have to be very present in the moment of your own education. Be conscious of where you are at and where you want to go. You have to set goals, and you have to take accountability. You have to try to achieve your goals. You have to take responsibility. I hope these tips have helped you. If they have, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe. I hope this video helps you. Bye bye.